guys, it's a Proud Cat Lover, and today I'm going to show you a all-access Rubbermaid tote, which I have one here that I haven't set up yet, just so you can get an idea of what it looks like. It is 9 inches by 13 inches by 7 inches, which is 9 inches deep, 7 inches tall, 13 inches long. And what's nice about these all-access totes is they're stackable. You can stack them like this, and you can easily open them from the front. And as you can see, and the one thing I don't really like about them is they're very loose with the lid. That's the only thing I kind of am not crazy about at the moment with these. Now it seems to be staying. I latched it on good, but this one's latch is a lot tighter, but obviously with baby Crested Geckos, they're not going to be that strong, but I am going to point out real quick, if you were to use these for baby Crested Geckos, I will show you, you'll have to put a piece of tape, because right here where the handle is, there's a hole there, which somebody in my Crested Gecko group brought to my attention, so I just put a piece of tape here, because they said that that would work. So when you set up a little tub, or a tote, whichever you want to use, I'm personally going to use these, because obviously you can stack them. Another thing that a person in my group said that, because these can only support probably up to like 5 months, is pushing it for like, because Crested Geckos, depending on how fast yours is growing, like by 5 months you want to move them into a different tank probably, but you can actually take these tubs, and it's kind of difficult to do with one hand, but you can actually stack them like this. The woman said that she drilled little holes through these pieces here, and she zip tied them together so it's like a condo, so now you've got twice the height as before, and that baby can be in there a lot longer, just in case you were to some reason end up having it longer than you needed. And it also gives you to where you can now open it from both sides if you needed to, or you can just open it from one side. Obviously it doesn't matter, but so that's another nice feature with those. And you'd still be able to stack them, because like I said, they can stack on top of each other, depending on how tall of shelving unit you have them with. So with a baby, you're not going to want to put a whole bunch of decor in their tank. You're just going to want to give them a couple places to hide. Like, I'll probably add like a toilet paper roll, or something, or a paper towel roll like what I have here. Something like this to go in there as well, just so the baby feels like it has a couple places to hide, and then like have a water dish down on the floor for a couple months, until it starts to become agile enough that you can add like a little feeder ledge in here so that it can, you know, climb up there and get a drink and, you know, eat and whatever. You'll want to use paper towels as the substrate, because loose substrate for babies is dangerous. They can get impacted because they're babies. If you've noticed with like baby animals, they stick everything in their mouth because they're curious. Can I eat this? You know, can I eat this? What does it taste like? Is it safe? So you obviously just want to use paper towels, just because they're not going to be as easily able to eat a paper towel. It also holds humidity, just as well as like say Eco Earth or something. And it's easily changed out. Like if it gets dirty, gets pooped on and stuff, you can just take it out and put new ones in. Paper towels are like super cheap. You can obviously be able to see easier if they're pooping and peeing, but you want something that's going to be easily cleaned, easily changed, and something you can easily observe them with. So these totes work perfect. Like I said, you'll just want to put a piece of tape on that hole so they can't escape. A lot of people were saying you can use a drill bit or wood burners to put holes, ventilation holes in the tubs. Obviously you wouldn't want to put any in the lids because they're going to be stacked. You'll want to have them like in the sides. Or if you're having them side by side like this, you would want to probably put them like maybe in the door. Or, yeah, the door in the back probably would be the best option. Or you could just put holes around the entire thing, just in case you were needing to do that. So that's just kind of give you guys ideas. Like, if you're not planning on stacking them, then yeah, you can put them in the lid. But I'm going to be stacking mine, so no reason to put holes in the lid if they're going to be stacked anyway. So, like I said, again, here's what they are, and they're the extra small. If you were to get, like, the medium, that would be good for a lot longer. And another thing is, if you're not going to stack them, you can just turn them on their side like that. You won't be able to use the door unless you were to do it like this. Then the door is up here at the top. Won't be able to stack them, but you still can just have them sitting up like that. That's another option, you know. Just whichever you can do. Obviously, my shelving unit, I'm not going to be able to do that. so I just stack them on top of each other. So anyway guys, if you're planning on doing breeding of crested geckos, or even other reptiles would probably work for their babies in these. So anyway guys, thank you for watching, and have a good day.